Hi ladies, so today we're speaking about pretty privilege, and I will explain to you in a second the reason why I wanted to discuss this topic. Today is one of 3 videos that you're going to get from me this weekend. So today's Friday, you're going to have, well, this one today, you'll have one tomorrow and one on Sunday as well. So make sure that you turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any of these videos. Now, pretty privilege is something that YouTube has literally been ramming down my throat for the past month or 2 or 3. I did mention on my Instagram that I kind of have unpopular opinions about this pretty privilege situation. So we're going to be getting into this and I'm going to tell you why I decided to do this video, even though I have unpopular opinions about it. So without further ado, honey, let's get into this. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. I need your help to do the whole algorithm thing. So thumbs up right now for me, ladies, and enjoy the video. Recently, YouTube has been recommending pretty privilege videos to me, and all of the pretty privilege videos that they have been recommending to me have been videos from women who are of color. I'm not too sure why they are recommending those ones to me. Maybe it's just because maybe they're the only ones out there who are doing these videos, or maybe they just wanted to recommend them to me because I'm also a woman of color. I have no idea, but I'm not interested. They kept on recommending this to me, and it got to the point where I thought, you know what, I'm just going to watch a couple of these videos and see what's going on, see what these women have to say for themselves. So I clicked on and I watched 2 videos. They were both American young women. One of them looked like she was in her early 30s. I don't know if she really was. And one of them was in her early 20s. She actually said her age. And they were both singing the same tune, which was that basically they're not the European standard of beauty. The European standard of beauty is the beauty standard that men are attracted to, and I don't look anything like that. People are not attracted to me, but this is how I look, and you know, it's sad that I'm not the beauty standard, but it's straight hair, it's blue eyes, it's white skin. And I couldn't watch more than about, I think I watched 3 minutes of one of them and about 7 minutes of the other one, and then I went back. Okay, I clicked the back page and I told YouTube not to recommend these channels to me ever again. Now, first of all, I have an issue with the pity party. Okay, there's a pity party that goes on that is very, very annoying to me. And the reason why it's annoying is because not only are you having a pity party for yourself, but you're also doing it on YouTube to encourage and entice other people to come along and congregate in the comments and have a pity party with you. And I think that it is a very negative topic. I think it's a very negative view of yourself, and I think that it's just negative in general. So one thing I want people to understand is that there are beauty standards in every single like nationality and everything. Okay, Asian people have a beauty standard, and then obviously we're hearing the European beauty standard, so we've got to put that one in there. South Asians, they have their own beauty standards as well. Then we can go on to Africa as a continent. West Africa's beauty standards is different to North Africa's, etc. blah blah blah. So you can kind of get the gist of everything that I'm trying to say to you right now. And I think what's happening is that certain people of color who live in who are minorities where they live, they're finding it difficult to establish what their beauty standard should be. I think that that is what is happening, and that's fine if you feel like that, but at the end of the day, the pity party must stop. And if you don't feel like you are the most attractive, then make yourself be the most attractive version of yourself. And let's be very clear, these girls were banging on so much about white women, and I don't think that it makes any sense for somebody who doesn't look like that to be comparing themselves to somebody who looks completely different. Nobody else expects you to look like that because you don't. And it's the same way the other way around. Nobody expects you to look Asian because you don't. Nobody expects this. So why would you compare yourself to somebody you don't look anything like and you never will? I'm pretty sure that the women who you're comparing yourself to never look at you and compare themselves to you, because it would be silly, because they will never be able to look like you. So what would be the logical next step if you feel like where you live you are not the typical standard of beauty? Then why don't you move to somewhere where you are? And if that's not what you're prepared to do, then you have to make the most of what you have, which means becoming the beauty standard to yourself, becoming the beauty standard to women of color. That's what it means. So stop comparing yourself to other beauty standards that you have no business comparing yourself to, and compare yourself to your own. From what I see in my comments on my Instagram, I can see that I have a variety. I have all nationalities that are subscribed on my channel, and what I don't see on my comments for my channel are women comparing themselves to other beauty standards that they don't look like. I don't get that here. So it's certain women who are doing these things. And then I realized that, okay, wait, the women in these videos have made absolutely no effort with their looks whatsoever. So mainly what I think it is that the people who are doing these pretty privileged videos are women who don't want to be the beauty standard. You can't be any type of beauty standard if you have not done your hair properly, your hair looks messy, you have no makeup on, you know, only some Vaseline scraped over your lips, you're wearing your glasses. One of them looked very, very stereotypical. She had all of the, you know, the handwriting on her forehead from, you know, like the baby hair stuff. You know, like I mentioned about doing hair, the other lady had her hair back in a ponytail and half of it was sticking out. It wasn't even done neatly. I don't think that either of them even had their nail varnish done. One of them definitely didn't, and their outfits just looked really boring. And like, if I was a guy, I wouldn't even notice them probably. So at the end of the day, if you're going to complain about not being attractive, stop looking at the things that you can't change and playing the victim card so that you can continue to be lazy and not put any effort in and just say, look, it's because I don't look like these women, that's why I'm not getting any attention. No, honey, because I don't look like those women and I get attention. So it's to do with you. So let's start embracing ourselves, because that's something that you're never going to be able to change. Start embracing who you are and building upon it with hair, makeup, nails, accessories, clothing, feminine voice control, perfume, confidence, posture, all of that. That is how you can become the beauty standard. The pretty privilege pity party must be put to bed. Stop the pity party and start the glow up. That's what I say. That's what I say. Stop the pity party. Nobody likes somebody doing the pity party. Instead, do the glow up. You can do it. I don't see how anybody can get on a camera and complain about not being the beauty standard, well, not being the European beauty standard, when you're not even trying to be any kind of beauty standard. You haven't even brushed your hair. So how can you be any beauty standard whatsoever? So if you're on this pretty privileged pity party train, then please jump off and get into the groove of making the most of yourself. I guarantee you are going to have a different experience in life, in society, with men, when you actually do the glow up and you stop sitting around complaining and whining how you look when you haven't even put on mascara. If you were going out and you had your hair done, your makeup done, you looked girly, and confident, you are standing out, but at the same time you don't look like you're, you know, standing out in a bad way, then you're going to be attractive to somebody. It's just going to happen. So when you're going out, you're just doing your glasses, like I said, you just smacked some Vaseline on your lips. Internally you feel insecure because you feel like you're not the beauty standard, then you're going to come across like you don't have any confidence, so you're not going to be attractive. So you have to put the work in, you have to put the effort in. And if you feel like you don't have the pretty privilege, then what you're really saying is, I'm not good enough being the background that I'm from, and nobody wants me. That's what you're really saying. That's all I'm hearing. So why don't you instead prove these people wrong, that you are your own beauty standard? You have got the beauty standard for yourself. There are so many different beauty standards. You can't have all of them simultaneously. You can only have one. Work on the one that you can actually ascertain. So you have got to understand that and make yourself be the best beauty standard for how you actually have been born. That's all you can do. Stop the pity party and start the glow up. Stop comparing yourselves to beauty standards that you have absolutely no business comparing yourself to, and be your own best beauty standard, and you will be attractive to people. I would absolutely love to hear your comments, so just make sure that you're being nice and friendly and respectful in the comments. So with that being said, I'm going to love you and leave you, and oh, don't forget to follow my Instagram, girl. It's over there, and I'll see you in my next video.